Have you ever felt it? That quiet moment when a woman looks at you? Not because of what you said, but because of what you didn't. That silence between words where something deeper happens, where her instincts, not her logic, start to decide who you are. Attraction isn't born in her eyes. It's born in her nervous system. Before she ever touches you, her mind is already scanning for something only a few men carry: emotional gravity. See, every woman has a hidden checklist, and not written on paper, but etched into intuition. It's not about height, wealth, or charm. It's about energy. The way your presence makes her body relax, not react. The way your silence feels safe, not awkward. The way your stillness speaks louder than 1,000 rehearsed lines. Most men chase attention. But the rare man and the grounded man doesn't chase anything. His focus is his power. His calm is his weapon. He doesn't need to perform to be noticed. He's noticed because he doesn't perform. When he speaks, he means it. When he listens, he really hears. And when he walks away, he leaves something behind. A question that echoes in her mind. Why does it feel different with him? This video isn't about tricks or tactics, it's about presence. The kind that melts defenses, earns respect, and builds connection before a single touch ever happens. Because attraction isn't a game. It's alignment. And once you understand this energy, you'll stop trying to impress women and start awakening something they can't ignore. Welcome to Apex Aura, where psychology becomes presence. Have you ever truly considered what makes a woman not just attracted to a man, but utterly captivated by him? What makes her feel that undeniable pull, that profound sense of safety and intrigue that transcends mere physical appearance or fleeting charm? Most men chase women with a desperate need to impress, to perform, to prove their worth. They believe attraction is a game of grand gestures, witty lines, or a bulging bank account. They couldn't be more wrong. The truth, the deep, often unspoken truth, is that attraction isn't built on what you do, but on who you are when you're doing nothing at all. It's the subtle whispers of your authentic presence that speak volumes before a single word is exchanged. It's the silent magnetism that pulls her in, an invisible force she can't quite explain but desperately craves, a primal response deep within her nervous system. Imagine this scenario, one that plays out countless times in every interaction. You're sitting across from her. The conversation, perhaps lively moments before, gradually softens, then lulls. A natural, unforced pause descends, a quiet space between words. Most men in this situation would feel a rising panic. They'd instinctively scramble to fill the void, to deploy another question, a nervous joke, anything to escape the perceived awkwardness of silence. But you simply exist. You breathe. You let the silence settle, calm and composed, like a still lake reflecting the sky. In that quiet, unhurried space, something profound and deeply impactful happens within her. Her mind, hyper-aware and always scanning, registers your unwavering composure. You're not desperate for her attention. You're not anxious to perform. You are simply there, fully present, unbothered by the stillness. This isn't just calmness. It's a silent, powerful declaration of profound emotional fortitude. You communicate without a single word that you can handle tension, that you can hold space, that you are grounded in your own being. And in a world saturated with constant noise, frantic energy, and pervasive anxiety, that grounded stillness acts as a powerful lighthouse, guiding her to a rare harbor of safety and peace. It's the very first, almost imperceptible brick in the foundation of a true, deeply felt connection. She's not just observing your behavior. She's feeling the resonance of your inner state, a feeling that bypasses logic and speaks directly to her primal instincts. As the interaction continues, her gaze subtly shifts. She's not just listening to your words. She's watching how you move through the world, how you interact with those who can offer you absolutely nothing in return. Consider the barista who serves your coffee, the delivery driver dropping off a package, the stranger you briefly encounter holding a door open. It's not about performative politeness, a superficial veneer of niceness. It's about the subtle, authentic hum of your genuine respect for another human being. The unforced smile that reaches your eyes, the steady, even tone of your voice, the inherent humility woven into your interactions. A man who treats everyone with quiet dignity, without seeking applause, without needing validation for his kindness, sends an undeniable, deeply resonant message. My worth is not contingent on proving myself by diminishing or extracting from others. My respect is given freely, not earned by status. This isn't just a sign of good manners. It's a profound psychological display of inner strength and self-possession. It tells her on a visceral, intuitive level that you are a man of true integrity, a man who will not wield power to hurt or manipulate, but to honor and protect. And that silent promise, that unspoken assurance, allows her to cautiously lower her guard, to truly see you beyond the superficial, to glimpse the character beneath the surface. She begins to trust not because you demanded it, but because you exemplified it. Next, she begins to pick up on the nuanced, unspoken language of your body, a language far more ancient and honest than any spoken tongue. This isn't about sculpted abs or a perfect jawline. Those are fleeting and superficial. It's about how you inhabit your own skin, how you carry yourself through the world. Does your posture subtly apologize for your presence, as if you're trying to shrink into the background? Do nervous fidgets, restless hands, or avoiding eye contact betray an inner unrest, a constant anxiety? Or do you move with an effortless, almost languid grace, standing still with a quiet, unshakable confidence that needs no external validation? A man who is genuinely at ease in his own body, who takes up space without apology or permission, emanates a magnetic energy that transcends mere physical appearance. His confidence isn't loud, boastful, or flashy. It's a deep, resonant hum that communicates profound self-acceptance and inner peace. It's the kind of subtle, powerful presence that draws her in, not because you're actively trying to impress her, but because you simply are. Your body, your unconscious movements, your stillness, they all tell a story. And she, with her finely tuned instincts, is reading every single chapter. She feels the difference between a man who is comfortable being himself and one who is constantly battling an inner discomfort. Beyond your physical presence, she's also acutely aware of how you engage her mind, how you stimulate her intellect and provoke her thoughts. If every conversation feels predictable, every thought a well-worn path, if your responses are always what she expects, her intrigue will dissipate like smoke on the wind. The conversation will become a flat, uninspiring exchange. But if you possess the ability to subtly shift her perspective, to introduce a novel idea, to challenge her assumptions in a gentle yet thought-provoking way, something vibrant awakens within her. Curiosity. This isn't just about being intelligent or having interesting facts at your disposal. It's about being inherently interesting, about opening new windows in her mind and inviting her to explore. That spark of intellectual intrigue, that sense of being challenged and expanded, is far more potent than fleeting lust because curiosity compels her to delve deeper, to unravel the fascinating complexities of you. The moment she can't quite categorize you, the moment you become an intriguing enigma she can't fully figure out, you've successfully taken up residence in her thoughts, even when you're physically absent. And when a woman starts thinking about you, analyzing you, wondering about you when you're not there, the seeds of genuine attraction have already been sown, taking deep root in the fertile ground of her imagination and emotional landscape. You've become a puzzle she genuinely wants to solve. Now let's explore a crucial yet often overlooked element in the dance of attraction: how you conclude an interaction. Most men pour all their energy into the opening, the grand entrance, the witty first impression. They view the beginning as the most critical phase. But the lasting impression, the resonant echo that lingers in her mind long after you've parted ways, is often profoundly shaped by your exit. Do you leave her feeling energized, inspired, and uplifted? Or do you subtly drain her energy, leaving her feeling vaguely exhausted or relieved you're gone? When you end a conversation with calm assurance, a polite, genuine smile, and a sense of natural completeness without lingering unnecessarily, without begging for more time or attention, you plant a powerful seed. You communicate without uttering a single word that this moment was good, I enjoyed our connection, but my world does not revolve around desperately chasing more from you. This subtle, understated restraint, this confident self-possession, is profoundly alluring. It doesn't beg for attention. It commands it. It makes her wonder. Why isn't he clinging? Why does he seem so self-contained? And when a woman wonders about you, when she senses a confident self-possession that doesn't need her validation or constant presence, she will actively seek your company again. You leave her wanting more, not because you played games or withheld affection, but because you respected the natural rhythm of connection and demonstrated a healthy independence. Here's a deeper, more nuanced truth about female attraction that most men completely miss. Women don't always make their decision about you when you're talking. Often they make it when they're talking. This means your most potent power, your most persuasive influence, isn't in the brilliance of your words, your anecdotes, or your carefully crafted opinions. It's in the profound quality of your listening. When she speaks, resist the almost irresistible urge to interrupt, to interject with your own stories, to offer unsolicited advice, or to desperately try to impress her with your own knowledge and experiences. Instead, lean in physically and mentally. Listen with a genuine, open, and empathetic curiosity. Give her the sacred space to fully express herself, to unravel her thoughts and feelings, to articulate her experiences without judgment, interruption, or the constant pressure of having to entertain you. Because in those moments, while she's sharing her inner world, while she's articulating her vulnerabilities and her joys, she's also subconsciously assessing whether she feels truly understood by you. When a woman feels deeply heard, when she senses that her voice matters in your presence, that her perspective is valued and honored, she begins to internally advocate for you. She starts to convince herself that you are the right choice, the safe harbor, the rare man who truly sees her. This subtle, powerful shift, where the decision to connect becomes hers, stemming from her own positive internal experience, not from your external efforts to convince her, is where authentic, lasting attraction takes root and flourishes. You become associated with the profound comfort of being truly heard. Then comes the true crucible, the real test of your character that reveals the depth of your presence. Unpredictability. Life, in its infinite complexity, rarely unfolds exactly as planned. The restaurant reservation gets inexplicably canceled. A sudden, unexpected rainstorm ruins your outdoor plans. A minor crisis erupts, or perhaps plans simply don't go your way, introducing an element of chaos. This is precisely where the mask drops and your true self is revealed, not in curated perfection, but in unscripted reality. Do you succumb to frustration, complain bitterly about the unfairness of it all, or retreat into a defeated, passive-aggressive silence? If so, her subconscious mind, always vigilant for signs of weakness or instability, marks you as unreliable, a fair-weather companion, someone who struggles when things aren't ideal. But if you navigate these unexpected turns with a playful spirit, a calm, adaptable demeanor, and a resourceful mindset, if you can laugh off the inconvenience, find an alternative with grace, and maintain your emotional equilibrium, her brain codes that as profound emotional resilience. And resilience to a woman signifies the deepest form of safety and stability. It tells her on a deeply intuitive level that no matter what storms life throws your way, no matter what challenges arise, you possess the inner strength, the unwavering composure, and the resourceful spirit to weather them, to find solutions and to maintain your emotional balance. That's the kind of man she can trust implicitly, a man who provides a steady anchor in an unpredictable world, a partner who will face adversity with strength rather than crumble under pressure. Finally, and perhaps the most invisible yet most profoundly powerful factor of all, in the intricate tapestry of attraction, is how she feels about herself when she is around you. Attraction isn't solely or even primarily about how much she likes you. It's profoundly, intimately about how much she likes the version of herself that emerges and thrives in your presence. Does being with you make her feel lighter, more intelligent, wittier, more confident, more alive? Do you act as a kind of subtle, affirming mirror, reflecting her best self back to her, allowing her to see and embrace her own strengths and unique qualities? If you possess the rare ability to inspire her to be more, to shine brighter, to feel more authentic and vibrant, she will not just like you. She will crave that feeling again and again. You become intrinsically linked to her own sense of well-being, her self-esteem, and her profound sense of joy. Once she associates you with that uplifting energy, with that feeling of being truly seen, genuinely understood, and subtly celebrated for who she truly is, physical intimacy becomes not an endpoint but a natural, inevitable, and deeply desired extension of the emotional safety and profound connection you've fostered. This, my friend, is the ultimate secret, the master key to unlocking deep, lasting attraction. It is the realization that attraction isn't forged in the fleeting moment she first looks at you, or in some superficial pickup line. It's meticulously built in every single moment she feels truly seen, deeply understood, and subtly elevated by your presence. It's not about grand theatrical seduction. It's about authentic, unwavering presence. It's not about rehearsed lines, manipulative tactics, or playing games. It's about the genuine, grounded man who consistently shows up, fully present in every interaction. A man who is calm in moments of silence, kind and respectful in his exercise of power, profoundly confident in his stillness, and unflappably grounded amidst life's inevitable chaos. Most men exhaust themselves in the relentless pursuit of women, desperately trying to impress, to perform, to prove their worth, often operating from a place of insecurity and need. But the truth, the profound, liberating truth, is that the most attractive men are those who have absolutely no need to impress anyone. They move through life with a quiet, undeniable confidence, a deep self-possession that needs no external validation. They understand fundamentally that true connection is not something you force, manipulate, or beg for. It's something you allow to unfold naturally, organically, like a magnificent flower drawn inevitably to the light of the sun. It's an alignment of energies, a resonance that transcends the superficial. If this message resonates deep within your soul, if it stirs a recognition of the man you aspire to be, if it sparks a desire for a deeper, more authentic way of connecting, then remember this. Profound personal growth begins with profound self-awareness. Stay grounded in your truth, cultivate your inner calm, remain eternally curious about the human spirit, and never ever forget that the most irresistible, magnetic attraction starts not in the desperate pursuit of another, but in the unwavering, consistent cultivation of the powerful, authentic presence within yourself. This journey is not about getting women, it's about becoming the man who women naturally gravitate towards. It's about embodying the essence of what they truly desire, not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. This is Apex Aura, where psychology meets presence. Are you ready to transcend surface-level interactions and build the kind of deep, magnetic presence that naturally draws women to you, effortlessly and authentically? Do you want to stop chasing and start attracting by embodying the principles of emotional gravity and grounded confidence? If you're serious about transforming your approach to connection and becoming the most compelling version of yourself, then I invite you to click the link in the description below. Explore our advanced training programs and discover the precise strategies and mindset shifts needed to truly embody this powerful, irresistible presence. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about a fundamental, lasting transformation. Your journey to magnetic presence and profound connection starts now. Join us